Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We are here, and we remember. This has been a eventful day for me today. I won't complain. It has been a day of just really looking at how things are coming together and seeing how I was aware of how my energy felt throughout the day, finding out if there's energy centers that may be blocked, finding out if there's energy that I'm putting out that is attracting intentionally the things that I want in return. So yeah, working with the things I've been given. What about y'all? What you working with? How you showing up? What's really going on in this TikTok world? I know it is about supper time, but I'm feeling mighty, mighty good. Feels good. Yeah, it feels good. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. Let's go ahead and dive into what this energy of today has, the message for us for today. Okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you for coming into the room. Thank you for coming into the space. I truly appreciate your presence. I appreciate the energy exchange with those who are showing up. Okay? Hold on. Okay. So, I am your host, Chantel Sierra Shakim. I am here to do my everyday 365-day journey to embracing the queen within, showing up in this space of gratitude, showing up in this space of abundance, showing up in this space of just truly being me, because it feels good to be me. We'll pull some cards as always. The first card that comes out is the Ten of Pentacles, having everything that we want. But we must get out of our head and get into the heart. We must also take time to rest, because in that space, everything comes just the way we want it to come. Cups, high vibration, all this good energy coming to me. We receive as I show up as the King of Wands. Again, showing up in the space, followed by, again, the Hierophant. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. We'll do one more just because. For those of you who are in the space, if you don't mind sharing the love. These fell all the way down on the floor, so we'll pick them all up. It is your time to shine as you begin to work that magic and receive all that is mine. All right. I'm loving the way this is feeling right now. This is what it's about. This is what it's all about. Doing the work, right? Doing the work to receive that which you desire. And it is about you tapping in, going within, going into those spaces that feel good, really working with your cosmic energy and the energy of your I am. Starting at the bottom now. I'm here. Ashe. So starting at our root chakra with our I am, moving up into our sacral chakra, I feel, on into our solar plexus, I do, I express, I can, up into our heart space of I love, then into this throat chakra, sending those vibrations of I speak, into our third eye chakra of I see, and into the crown with I know. You know, I know that I am your soul sister, speaking out and speaking and fixing crowns in the process. And we are going to dive right into this message. So as I'm looking at the pictures that was created from the cards that came out, we actually ended up with a total of 9 cards today. So 9 being a number of endings and beginnings, and also ending with the 9 of Pentacles, right? Getting everything you want, living that happy life, you know, as you've went through the process of death and rebirth, and now you find yourself at your happy ending, really having everything that you desire with the 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles is all about once you align to your purpose, once you align to your true essence, you will begin to have the things you desire made readily available to you. But in that space, you might oftentimes be tested with what is it that you truly believe? Do you really believe that you are worth all of this 10 of Pentacle energy? Do you believe that it is yours to experience, to have, to enjoy? And if you do, this is the place where you just now take time to rest. Rest in that space of knowing that everything you need is there. Rest in it. Rest in this vision of everything I need is available. And it will continue to show up in your thoughts, in your actions, in your emotions. And again, it's the rainbow. It's the rainbow of that chakra energy. Are you riding the rainbow? Are you ebbing and are you flowing and are you glowing and are you growing? Are you really taking the lead in your life, knowing that you are guided, that you are protected, and that you are provided for as the leader? And then are you opening up to the higher things? You know, we can get comfortable and set in that space of uncomfortable comfortability, as I always speak on, or we can begin to rise into the light of what's available. You know, it doesn't always have to be the same. You know, sometimes the same is good. The same is perfect. Everything is perfect just the way it is. But there is always an opportunity to expand, to grow, to find other things that help you to be the brightest light in your situation so that you can begin to shine bright like a diamond and take that stage of success in your life. So you're coming up the stairs, and when you get to the top, all eyes on you, okay? All eyes on you. But what is it that you are doing? How is it that you are serving? How is it that you are not only serving the community and the humanity as a whole, but how are you serving yourself by truly showing up for you, right? Work your magic, baby. Work your magic, okay? Because when we work our magic, that is where we will truly begin to receive all that is available for us. And this is where we are today. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the call. We have pulled some tarot cards today talking about where are you in your chakra energy? Do you find any places feeling stagnant, stuck, or blocked? How do you feel about your I am, your I feel, your I do, your I love, your I speak, your I know, and your I see? What does that look like to you? And how can that energy support you in moving into the next phase of your journey? Like me, I'm going on this 365-day journey of embracing the queen within, showing up looking like a queen, even if it's just by wearing the crown. I'm showing up in my heart space of feeling like, how does it feel to take authority and rulership of my life? I get to play with this cosmic energy of mind and really confirming the words within me by pulling tarot and sharing them with the Vibe Tribe community. So I give thanks for your presence on the call and in the space today. We're going to start from the bottom and go to the top and talk about truly what we pulled. So having everything that you need within your grasp, you have everything you need within your reach. Okay, that is Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, again, Pentacles all about material manifestation. And what I'm working on is manifesting my truth in this now reality by going through the motions of the matrix, okay? So Nine of Pentacles, we're going to go to the book of the Light Seer's Tarot. Again, you know, for those of you who know, I've been pulling tarot for about 5 years, only for myself, just as a confirmation, as a tool, just as I use my Bible to look and confirm a word within me as I'm being led. So I use these. And this is really for my inner child. This is where my shadow work and healing work really begins to work itself out for me. And I hope that the words and the messages that come forth also encourage you and really help you to see areas that you can also grow, glow, and flow. Ashe? So, Nine of Pentacles, as I was saying, is all about our material manifestation of abundance. And that doesn't always mean money. It could mean mental stability. It could mean, you know, the things that you have at your disposal that make you happy. You know, all of those things are parts of abundance. So, this Nine of Pentacles says, I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown. So understand, you reap what you sow. What are you creating? Where are your thoughts becoming things? It is in your hand. This is where we take our position as the queen, as the king, to reign and rule in our space. Speaking of, I looked up the definition of a queen just because I was like, I keep talking about embracing the queen within, but I have never really just looked up the definition. So the first definition that showed up for me about a queen is this. It says, let me get to the right place because I put it on my phone so I can often remind myself, so it'll be in my knowing. So, a queen, a female ruler of a state, especially one who inherits the position by rights of birth. By right of birth. That is what we've gained. We've gained this position of our state of mind to reign and rule at the time we were born. So why not tap in and grab all these abundance that are right here available within our reach? And sometimes we do have to go through the death and the rebirth to begin to align to the truth of us. I enjoy the bliss and abundance that I have sown. So this is where we work in our magic, you know, as above, so below. You see that infinity sign on his head and how his body makes the infinity as well. What are you believing that you can do? What are you believing that you were sent to do? How are you working with the energy of your I am to create the stage for you to begin to take authority, take that rulership in? What is it for you? As above, so below. As above in your knowing, so below in your heart. We are energy in motion, and it's constantly ebbing and flowing, bringing back to us that which we desire. So the magician is number one in the major arcana. Greetings. Welcome into the call. I'm just starting to do the unpacking of this beautiful reading. The whole reading will be posted on my YouTube page, Circle of Sister Table Talks, if you want to go back and see it once we're done. But we started with card from the bottom, Nine of Pentacles. Everything you need is within your reach. 2, the Magician. What are you creating? How are you working your magic, baby? Because we are magical beings. We are sent to reign and rule in this earth as we create our heaven. So yeah, what are you creating? The topic today is how are we unblocking, or how are we connecting with our energy source of our chakras, and do we find areas of blockage there? You know, do you find any areas of blockage? And as we pulled the cards, we started with I am, I feel, I do, or I express, I love, I speak, I see, I know. And then the end cards were these. So, booyah, thank you. The Magician says, I can manifest the life I desire through energy and action. Y'all, I gotta ring the bell on that, because that is exactly what I said. It's the flowing of energy, and that is how we manifest our reality. Don't get it twisted. We are energy in motion, and as our emotions come up and come out, it creates. If you don't know, now you know. We keeping those energy centers open. Open, open, open. Give thanks, Annie. Give thanks, Tiffany. Thank y'all for. So now we are taking our stage, right? You are created to glow, glow, and flow on your stage, in your life. This is your life. This is for you to take the stage, do the things you never thought you would be able to do. Kind of like me showing up on this TikTok live. Although I know I come through like, oh, this is easy, this is what I do. But honestly, it is getting easier. But it has also been a challenge because, you know, I never would have thought this would be something I would do. But because I am working on this 365 days of embracing the Queen within, this is what she wants to do. This is how my little child, my little girl wants to play. And it really is confirming and helping me move through those things that are in my shadow, those things that keep me stuck, those things that keep me from really living my best life now. So as we begin to know that everything that we need is within our reach, begin to work our magic, we truly can take the stage of our life and begin to see what is available. So, 6 of Wands is this card, and we will read it from the book. Greetings, greetings, Mudra. Thank you for joining us. We are on the 3rd card of this 9-card pool for today, talking about our chakras and seeing how this energy can get moving to get us unstuck, or help us to identify the areas that we need to take the stage in our life, okay? So greetings, greetings. So the 6 of Wands. Wands is my energy. I love the wands because, of course, a queen is not a queen without her wand. Hey, and wands are the way that we create, you know? We create with the wands. All right. It also is symbolic of fire signs. So if you're a fire sign, wands might be your thing as well. Well, where are you at, y'all? There we go. So number 6, 6 of Wands says, booyah, I'm going to show it again. There's the picture. I am worthy of this success, and I am grateful that I am seen. Dang, y'all. I'm going to have to ring the bell on that, because did I not just say that? That is me being seen, heard, and witnessed. That little girl in me. This is how she wants to play. This is how she wants to give a gift. And this is how she allows me to work through my shadows of not wanting to be seen, of being that big flame that has been, like snuffed out a little bit. But this is my time to shine. And this 365 days is when I am doing it. And I am going up into the upper room, y'all. When you go up in the upper room, you don't come back down the same. So you can stay down here in the mediocre existence as the Hierophant, or you can begin to rise up to the highest heights of your existence. And that's what we're doing. We are rising up. And again, this is a number 5. My life path, these cards be speaking to me. Number 5, Hierophant of the major arcana. Meaning that, you know what? We are more than just the body. We are also the spirit. So when we connect with the higher things, we get better results, or greater results, or more inspired results. Things that we may have not even thought that we could attain or achieve because we've been comfortable sitting where we are. But those stairs are calling us. Come on up a little higher. That's what we're doing. And look, only you can do it. Number 5 says, the Hierophant, I am my own guru, and the guidance I need is rooted in my faith, my belief, and my unique essence. Nobody can do it for you but you. So again, going back to being rooted in your I am. And when you are rooted in your I am, you come forth as the king or the queen, and you can shine the light for others, knowing that you are protected, you are guided, and you are directed. I don't know if y'all can see, he's holding a torch, but also in the background he has the lion protecting him. And again, wand energy, taking authority, knowing that you have to take authority as you take your position to be able to live your best life now. It's up to you, and only you can do it. So the King of Wands from the book says, this is good, y'all. This is confirming a word. I appreciate the confirmation of the word. Give thanks. Give thanks. Yes, we are. Good Vibes Lounge. Bringing it up, bringing it through. Okay? We are here and we remember. And I'm remembering each and every day that I come on for this year. 365 days. We are on day 13. So whoop whoop for that. Consistency. But I actually was going live even before that. So I am being guided and directed, and I am taking it seriously. So it says, this one, passionate and heart-fueled, we build this empire of light together. We are building this empire of light together. And as we do, we come into all that we could desire, all that we could ask for, all that we could hope for in love, in relationships, in life. We can ride the rainbow of our ritus, our chakras, knowing that as long as they are open, that's cups. Cups is all about your emotions. And this is the 10 of cups, making sure your cups are always full so that you can move to the next vibration. Okay? So 10 of cups, having everything you desire, everything made available to you. So 10 of cups says, this said I own mansions, okay? That's 10 of cup energy. You have everything you need. I live in a state of oneness by bringing harmony and love to all of my relationships. How do you bring harmony and love to your relationships? The heart chakra being the middle of the lower chakras and the higher chakras. So the heart chakra is where you bring it all into harmony. All of your relationships, your I am, your I feel, your I do and I create, because I love it and I speak about it. I see it being manifest, and I know that I get to do it because I am worthy of this success. So it is time for us to begin to live in a state of oneness, not separation. Oneness first with ourselves, knowing who you are, and oneness with the community and the people that come into your circle and come into your life. That is that same one energy, but it's being expressed in a different way so that you can see something different, right? And we all meet in the upper room. The upper room, Ashe. And in the upper room, that's where we can truly begin to rest, okay? When you begin to find yourself in the highest state of bliss, nirvana, love, agape love, I'm trying to see what else is up there. Bliss, nirvana, agape love, those higher frequency experiences, once you have self-actualized, then that's where you rest. Resting in love. That is the Four of Swords. You don't even really have to talk about it anymore. You just rest, knowing that everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. I received that word right now. Time to rest, because everything is working out for me. Number 4 of Swords. We'll see what the book says. 4 of Swords says, I give myself permission to slow down and heal. Yes, we have to slow down in order to heal. We have to take those times to sit in the energy of who we are so that we can begin to radiate that which we want to experience. It's not just a wham bam thank you ma'am experience. It takes going into the dark places, as we see here in the 9 of Swords, knowing that, yeah, it's some dark things there. It's some dark things in me. But am I going to allow them to be the illusion or be the reality? What do you want? How do you see it in your third eye? What do you see in your third eye? Are you willing to do the work to see that become your reality if it's of your highest vibration? Or are you going to continue to be the victim by not knowing? You see, she's in the red, not knowing who she is, not knowing what it is you desire, not knowing what it is you're supposed to be doing so that you can take your stage. We got to start at the bottom, y'all. Start at your I am. Don't let all the things outside of you dictate who you are. Go within. Go within so you don't do without. So we will go to 9 of Swords and see what that has to say. I'm saying go within so you don't do without. Because everything you need is within your reach. You just got to work your magic and know that you are worthy of the success. Know that there is places to go and people to see, even in the upper room of outside this reality. Our ancestors, our guides, those that support us with wisdom to give us that guidance that we need to continue to allow our light to shine so that we truly can be surrounded by the relationships that support us in our work, where when we do take the rest and slow down, we truly can begin to do the work of embracing the queen within, embracing who it is or what it is that you are supposed to do, so that you can, we'll follow up with the last card after this, after these messages from 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords says, I see my fears as the illusions that they are. We talked earlier this week about, or last week, about fear and faith can't occupy the same space. Fear and faith can't occupy the same space, okay? So we see our fears for what they are. They're the places that keep us from receiving our ultimate abundant life, okay? So take this time to really sit in the space of what do you know for sure, And how is it impacting your I am in this reality? In order to bring you to your 10 of Cups experience. 10 of Pentacles experience. So that's the material wealth, the abundance, the prosperity, the more than enough, everything going the way it's supposed to go. This is a powerful energy, you all. This is a beautiful energy. This is truly what we all seek. This 10 of Pentacles experience. Where it's like you don't worry, you don't stress, you just live in the abundance of all that you are. Ashe? So the 10 of Pentacles here says, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. Ashe. I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. So this is what we're doing here. This is me sharing the wealth that I have within me to confirm a word within me, and also to bring forth a message of wellness, of goodness, of I am whatever you say you are energy into this platform. I am Chantel Sierta Shakim, your soul sister, speaking out and fixing crowns in the process. So until next time, meet me back here tomorrow, same place. I don't know what time, but definitely to dive into this message of living your best life now, tapping into me living my life out loud, being the queen of my experience, embracing the queen within, and living aligned and crowned. So until next time, peace and love. Good night.